Good evening, and welcome to another World of Warships video with Darkwing Glacier. In this game, I'm taking out my Tier 10 Soviet destroyer, the Khabarovsk. So it looks like in this game we have Tier 10 matchmaking, obviously. And in this battle, I decide that since I am the lone destroyer on this side of the map, I will be going towards Cap Alpha. Now, the Khabarovsk is definitely not a capping destroyer, but seeing as I'm the only ship on this side of the map and we should at least contest this cap, I decide to head over in that direction. You might also notice that we have a Fletcher, a Yugumo, and the rare Black, which is a Tier 9 premium American destroyer, and you can get the Black if you get to rank 1 in 5 separate ranked seasons. So it is extremely rare to see in the battlefield. It also ends up being a target because everybody wants to be the guy who sinks the Black, you know, the player who is supposedly good and got through 5 ranked seasons. As someone in chat just says right now, we have the boat that everyone concentrates on. The Black is a decent ship. I don't have it yet. If I get through one more ranked season and make it to rank 1, I will get the Black. And I'm eager to give it a try. It's just like a Fletcher. It has good smoke, but it also has radar, which makes it a very good DD killer. Okay, so I head into the A-cap. I do have some support in the form of a Moskva, a Tier 10 Soviet cruiser. And I expect to be detected at any minute if they send any ships over here at all, which I expect them to. And there we go, I am detected. And since my detection range is 10, I don't expect to see whoever's detecting me anytime soon, so I immediately start turning away from the cap. But then he starts opening up on me, so I should be able to see him. Yep, and there he is, he's a Fletcher. So I return fire. My shell arcs are much better than his, so I'm more likely to get hits. He does the wise thing and turns away as well. If he had just held his fire, he could probably have gotten into the cap and contested it without even being seen by me. But he decided to open up instead. So I'm dealing probably a little bit more damage to him than he is to me, mainly because I'm faster and my guns are better. Yeah, I'm definitely dealing more damage. And I also have support from my Moskva as well. So he starts turning back. He has support from a Bismarck up there, but that's it. So he pops his smoke in hopes of hiding. He's almost down to 50% health. I just set him on fire now. Looks like he can't put it out, otherwise he already would have done so. He's down to maybe 40% health. So I decide, you know, there's nothing stopping me from getting in that cap again. But I don't want one of those battleships, either the Bismarck or the newly sighted Conqueror, to detect me, so maybe I should hide behind this island here and see if I can cap from behind the island. So we get inside the cap. In the meantime, the enemy team has taken Cap Charlie. We have taken Cap Bravo. And if I can take this cap, then we will have the cap advantage. So I close in close to this island because I don't want to be detected by anything in that big open area that I'm looking at right now. There's a Minotaur out there who could deal some severe problems to me. I decide not to open up on him. He's at extreme range. And I start edging closer and closer to that island, but I want to stay within the cap as well, so I can't go too fast because I may accidentally leave the cap if I do that. My speed boost ends. And now I just have to wait a couple more seconds. And the capture is mine. Now I can start opening up. See the Bismarck? Uh-oh. What's this? The Fletcher has snuck on the other side of the island. He's 1.6 kilometers away, and it looks like he sees me, obviously, so he's backing up. I can kill him easily if I can shoot him, but he can also torpedo me. So I close in, Start angling away as fast as I can. Try to get some shots off. I hit the island there. Can I still get him? My front guns hit him. Here come the torpedoes. More shots and I finally get the kill, and it looks like I've just gotten enough space to get away from those torpedoes. So, looks like we were hiding from each other on the other side of that rocky island, and fortunately I had the more health and I was able to come out on top. So now that we're clear of the destroyer threat here, I can start pushing north. The rest of my team can come up and follow me, and hopefully we can flank these enemies. Looks like the Conqueror is already fleeing, the Bismarck is turning away. So it looks like there's nothing really standing in our way from pushing up hard on this side. On the other side of the map, it looks like we have a New Orleans on the 910 line, F910, who's just sitting there. He's probably AFK. We don't have any other ships in that direction, so it looks like the enemy can be pushing south from C and flanking us, which is, of course, not good news. We also have an Edinburgh who's pushing forward between the Alpha and Bravo caps, which he's, in my opinion, he's going out way too far. He's just going to get swamped by all the fire from the enemy ships, and unless he's in his smoke, he's going to die pretty quickly. Still, we're holding on both to Alpha and Bravo, but we're still lagging behind in points because we've lost 3 ships to their 1. So now I begin opening up on the Bismarck, hoping to cause some fires and cause some damage up here. I noticed in chat that one of our players has apparently given away the fact that we have an AFK New Orleans, which will just give them a free kill, so yeah, thanks teammate for giving that away. But chances are they would have discovered it pretty soon anyway. So I take a hit from the Bismarck, even though I'm near max range of my guns, which is rather frustrating. Since the Bismarck's dispersion, he should not have hit me, and I'm the fastest ship in the game, so I should have been able to avoid that, but he's able to hit me anyway and take out a good chunk of my damage. Okay, so they're paying the map. The New Orleans is not going to last much longer. He's going to get torpedoed by the Harakaze. Looks like the black is going to intercept the Harakaze, and we're also losing Cap Bravo. So things are, even though we're ahead on points now, things are going to start swinging in the opposite direction. Looks like no ships are within range of me, so I got to close the distance. My speed is increasing to 48 knots, and we just lost our New Orleans. So I begin opening up on the Conqueror over there. See if we can start some fires on him. Causing fires on British battleships are of limited use because they have the massive heal. But at the very least, maybe I can use down some of their heals. So we got a Bismarck that's pretty heavily damaged. We have a Yamato that's pretty heavily damaged. I'm just going to switch between them, see if whoever I can target and start a fire on is who I'll target. In the meantime, the Bismarck hits me again from a little over 11 kilometers, dealing some more damage. So we got to keep kiting away and harassing him as much as possible. So our Edinburgh goes down. He was in smoke and he was doing pretty well, but then their Shimakaze just torpedoed the smoke and the Edinburgh got caught in it. It was bound to happen sooner or later. So now that one Bismarck is out of range, I'm starting to shoot at the other Bismarck. And we just lost our black to the Harakaze, which is rather depressing because the black should have been able to take him out with his guns, and it's kind of embarrassing to be taken out by torpedoes. But the Hindenburg and our Conqueror are both focused on the Harakaze, and they better be able to take him out. Yes, they just did. So now I start focusing on the Yamato. I've got a Tirpitz behind me. I've got the Moskva and the Bismarck. A little too far behind. I'd like to see them up closer so they can provide better support for us. I set the Yamato on fire. And right now they're up one ship on us. They've got killed 6 to our 5. So the game is still within reach. It's going to determine, it's going to depend on what the remaining ships here can do to see if we can swing this around. So they have 2 caps now. They have Bravo and Charlie. We don't appear to be in a good position right now to take Bravo back. I take a hit from the Yamato. Fortunately, it looks like it's an overpen. So I'm still at about 40% health. I am out of heals, however. I run into the edge of the map and I get a turn to get back in here. My Tirpitz is still hanging in there, which is pretty good because he's got essentially the Yamato and 2 Bismarcks going after him. Finally, my Bismarck and the Moskva come out from behind cover and start contributing. Start focusing on this Bismarck, who seems to be well, he's the only one in range right now, but he's also pretty low on health. If I can start some more fires on him, that'll whittle him down some more. Some torpedoes come in, so that means there's got to be someone out here. It's probably the Shimakaze, who's maneuvering amongst his battleships and sending the torpedoes this way. Probably to get up the Tirpitz, and if he's lucky, to get me to blunder into one of them. So now the Tirpitz, me, the Bismarck, and the Moskva are all start to form a very rough line abreast, and we're going to start pushing towards these battleships, see if we can overwhelm them. Nobody's targeting me, so I can just fire at this guy with impunity. And we just lost our Conqueror to the Chungmu. So we're tied now at 5 ships apiece. We're still lagging a little bit behind on points because we're behind on caps. Looks like this Bismarck is going to go down. He's got 2 fires. They're burning hard. He's not going to be able to put those out. And I get the kill due to the fire. So I immediately switch fire to the second Bismarck. See if we can whittle him down fast. Since we've got 4 of us shooting at him, that shouldn't be too hard. I get ready to launch some torpedoes. Here comes some more torpedoes from the enemy Shimakaze. It looks like he's firing on wide spreads though, which is kind of a mistake. I think he'd do better if he fired them in a narrow spread because they're easy to dodge this way. So we take out this second Bismarck, so now we're up ahead. We're 4 ships left to their 3. My engine's down, but I'm not having any immediate threats, so I can just kind of let the timer go out on that one. There's the Shimakaze. Not sure how he got detected, but he did. See if I can take him out. He's probably one of the biggest threats. The Chungmu is a big threat too, but and their Zhao is a threat, but our battleships in the Moskva should be able to take care of the Zhao. So we've damaged the Shima a bit, but he went undetected again. Looks like we're going to be able to take the B cap left, but I have to keep in mind that the Chungmu is out there somewhere. I'm not sure where he is. I'm guessing. Oh, there he is. He just torpedoed our Hindenburg. So now it's 3-3 ships. The Chungmu has to be somewhere south of Bravo. The Shima is somewhere north of Bravo, and there's the Zhao. We should be able to take out the Zhao, however. We're still behind on points. As long as I don't take any hits, we should be able to capture Bravo, and then that should take us back in the lead. So it looks like the Zhao might have run into the island there. Oh, but there's the Shima, very low on health. If I get some lucky shots in here, I can kill him. First one's missed. He's only got 1,300 health. But then he goes undetected. Damn it. Here come his torpedoes. We take out the Zhao. Uh-oh, I gotta make sure I can avoid these torpedoes. It wouldn't do for me to take a torpedo hit now. Just the 2 destroyers left, the Chungmu and the Shima. But honestly, I'm not sure how we're going to detect them since our detection ranges are so much higher compared to theirs. Looks like all the torpedoes are going to miss. But there's the Shima again. I have no idea how he got detected. Let's see if we can take him out now, but he's at extreme range. This is going to be very difficult. Ooh, I get some hits. 112 hit points left. One more hit. That's all I got to do. He's jinking left and right, and he goes undetected again. Looks like I'm not going to get him. Oh, but yes, I do. One of my shots that I fired just as he was going undetected fortunately landed, and I take him out. Lovely blind shot. Oh, and there's the Chung Mu. He's got 1,000 hit points left. He immediately pops his smoke. And, well, if I can kill one guy with a blind shot, can I kill two? Well, I don't see him anymore. But yes, I get the kill. So, 4 kills, 110 damage, 500,000 credits, come in first place on the team. That was a pretty cool game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.